A blessed day, learners. Get ready to embark on a journey of learning and enjoyment in this video. Today, we will be exploring the scientific method, a rigorous approach to understanding nature. Remember to stay safe, and may God bless you always. Welcome to the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5. Which of the following best describes the scientific method? A structured, step-by-step process used to explore observations and answer questions. B. A random series of steps used to discover new theories. C. A set of rules for writing scientific papers. D. A way to memorize scientific facts. What is the first step in the scientific method? A. Formulating a hypothesis. B. Identifying the problem. C. Testing the hypothesis. D. Recording and analyzing data. What should be clearly defined in the first step of the scientific method? A. The conclusion. B. The hypothesis. C. The problem or question to investigate. D. The data collection methods. Which of the following is an example of gathering information on the problem? A. Formulating a null hypothesis. B. Reviewing scientific papers on a related topic. C. Designing an experiment. D. Stating a conclusion. What is a hypothesis? A. The final answer to a scientific question. B. An educated guess about the outcome of an experiment. C. A random guess with no basis in observation. D. A proven fact that does not need testing. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, mark it as correct. After reviewing all the questions and answers, calculate your final score based on the number of correct answers. Point 3. How did you score? Did you achieve a high score? If yes, congratulations on a job well done. If not, don't worry. We will help you deepen your understanding through this video.
Science distinguishes itself from other fields of study through its unique approach to seeking answers, known as the scientific method. This method is a structured, step-by-step process used to explore observations, answer questions, and search for cause and effect relationships in nature. The scientific method is iterative, meaning scientists may need to revisit and repeat steps as new information emerges. Nakikilala ng agham ang sarili nito mula sa iba pang mga larangan ng pag-aaral sa pamamagitan ng natatanging diskarte nito sa paghahanap ng mga sagot na kilala bilang pamamaraang siyentipiko. Ang pamamaraang ito ay isang nakabalangkas, sunod-sunod na proseso na ginagamit upang tuklasin ang mga obserbasyon, sagutin ang mga tanong, at maghanap ng sanhi at bunga ng mga relasyon sa kalikasan. Ang pamamaraang pang-agham ay umuulit, ibig sabihin, maaaring kailanganin ng mga siyentipiko na muling bisitahin at ulitin ang mga hakbang habang lumalabas ang bagong impormasyon. Basic steps in the scientific method. 1. Identifying the problem. A. Description. Clearly define the problem or question you want to investigate. This often stems from an observation or a specific curiosity about a phenomenon. B. Example. Does the color of light a tomato plant receives affect the size of its fruits? 2. Gathering information on the problem. A. Description. Collect relevant data and information through various means such as observations, literature reviews, analysis of previous studies, and online research. This step helps in understanding the current state of knowledge about the problem. B. Example. Reviewing scientific papers on plant growth under different light conditions, analyzing agricultural textbooks, and examining online resources on plant physiology. Mga pangunahing hakbang sa paraang siyentipiko. Pagkilala sa problema. A. Di paglalarawan, malinaw na tukuyin ang problema o tanong na gusto mong siyasatin. Ito ay madalas na nagmumula sa isang obserbasyon o isang tiyak na pag-usisa tungkol sa isang kababalaghan. B. Halimbawa, nakakaapekto ba ang kulay ng liwanag na natatanggap ng halaman ng kamatis sa laki ng mga bunga nito? Pangangalap ng impormasyon sa problema. A. Di paglalarawan, kolektahin ang mga nauugnay na data at impormasyon sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang paraan tulad ng mga obserbasyon, mga pagsusuri sa literatura, pagsusuri ng mga nakaraang pag-aaral, at online na pananaliksik. Ang hakbang na ito ay nakakatulong sa pag-unawa sa kasalukuyang estado ng kaalaman tungkol sa problema. B. Halimbawa, pagsusuri ng mga siyentipikong papel tungkol sa paglaki ng halaman sa ilalim ng iba't ibang liwanag na kondisyon, pagsusuri sa mga aklat-aralin sa agrikultura, at pagsusuri sa mga online na mapagkukunan sa pisyolohiya ng halaman. 3. Formulating a hypothesis. A. Description. Develop an educated guess about the outcome of your experiment. This hypothesis should be a clear, testable statement that predicts the relationship between variables. B. Hypothesis. A hypothesis is what you think the answer to your problem might be. I. Null hypothesis. H. The color of light a tomato plant receives will not affect the size of the tomato fruit. E. Alternative hypothesis. H. A tomato plant exposed to red light will have bigger tomato fruits than one exposed to white light. 4. Testing the hypothesis. A. Description. Design and conduct an experiment to test your hypothesis. It is crucial to ensure that the experiment is a fair test by changing only one factor, experimental variable, at a time while keeping all other conditions, control variables, constant. Performing multiple trials helps ensure the reliability of the results. B. Example. I. Experimental variables, colors of light, red, blue, yellow, green. E. Control variables, amount of light, type of soil, tomato plant variety, amount of water, and nutrients received by the plants. 3. Pagbubuo ng hypothesis. A. Di paglalarawan, bumuo ng isang edukadong hula tungkol sa kinalabasan ng iyong eksperimento. Ang hypothesis na ito ay dapat na isang malinaw, masusubok na pahayag na hinuhulaan ang kaugnayan sa pagitan ng mga variable. B. Hypothesis. Ang hypothesis ay kung ano sa tingin mo ang maaaring sagot sa iyong problema. I. Ternal hypothesis. H. Ang kulay ng liwanag na natatanggap ng isang halaman ng kamatis ay hindi makakaapekto sa laki ng bunga ng kamatis. E. Alternatibong hypothesis. H. Ang isang halaman ng kamatis na nakalantad sa pulang ilaw ay magkakaroon ng mas malalaking bunga ng kamatis kaysa sa isang nakalantad sa puting liwanag. 4. Pagsubok sa hypothesis. A. Di paglalarawan, magdisenyo at magsagawa ng eksperimento upang subukan ang iyong hypothesis. Napakahalagang tiyakin na ang eksperimento ay isang patas na pagsubok sa pamamagitan ng pagbabago lamang ng isang salik, pang-eksperimentong variable, sa isang pagkakataon habang pinapanatili ang lahat ng iba pang kondisyon, mga control variable, na pare-pareho. Ang pagsasagawa ng maraming pagsubok ay nakakatulong na matiyak ang pagiging maaasahan ng mga resulta. B. Halimbawa. I. TMGA pang-eksperimentong variable, mga kulay ng liwanag, pula, asul, dilaw, berde. EE, T-control variable, dami ng liwanag, uri ng lupa, uri ng halaman ng kamatis, dami ng tubig, at sustansya na natatanggap ng mga halaman. Lima. Recording and analyzing data. A. Description, collect, interpret, analyze, and evaluate the data from your experiment. Presenting the results in tables, graphs, or charts can help in visualizing the data and identifying trends. B. Example, measuring the size of the tomato fruits under different light conditions and recording the data in a table. Then, plotting the data on a graph to compare the growth under various light colors. 6. Stating a conclusion. A. Description, draw conclusions based on your experimental data. Determine whether your hypothesis was supported or refuted by the results. B. Example, concluding whether the data supports the hypothesis that red light affects the size of tomato fruits differently than white light. If the hypothesis is supported, further investigations might explore why this happens. If refuted, new hypothesis might be formulated. 5. Pagtatala at pagsusuri ng datos. A. Ipaglalarawan, kolektahin, bigyang kahulugan, suriin, at suriin ang data mula sa iyong eksperimento. Ang paglalahad ng mga resulta sa mga talahanayan, graph, o chart ay makakatulong sa pag-visualize ng data at pagtukoy ng mga uso. B. Halimbawa, pagsukat ng laki ng mga bunga ng kamatis sa ilalim ng iba't ibang kondisyon ng liwanag at pagtatala ng data sa isang talahanayan. Pagkatapos, ay plot ang data sa isang graph upang ihambing ang paglaki sa ilalim ng iba't ibang kulay na liwanag. 6. Paglalahad ng conclusion. A. Paglalarawan, gumawa ng mga conclusion batay sa iyong pang-eksperimentong data. Tukuyin kung ang iyong hypothesis ay suportado o pinabulaanan ng mga resulta. B. Halimbawa, paghihinuha kung sinusuportahan ng data ang hypothesis na naiiba ang epekto ng pulang ilaw sa laki ng mga prutas ng kamatis kaysa sa puting liwanag. Kung sinusuportahan ng hypothesis, maaaring tuklasin ang mga karagdagang pagsisiyasat kung bakit ito nangyayari, kung pabulaanan, maaaring bumuo ng mga bagong hypothesis. Iterative nature of the scientific method. The scientific method is not strictly linear. It is an iterative process, meaning that new information or insights can lead scientists to revisit and repeat steps at any point. This flexibility allows for refinement and improvement of experiments and theories, ensuring that scientific inquiry is dynamic and responsive to new evidence. By following these steps, scientists ensure a rigorous and systematic approach to investigating questions, leading to reliable and reproducible results that advance our understanding of the natural world. Ulit-ulit na kalikasan ng siyentipikong pamamaraan. Ang siyentipikong pamamaraan ay hindi mahigpit na linear. Ito ay isang umuulit na proseso, ibig sabihin, ang bagong impormasyon o mga insight ay maaaring humantong sa mga siyentipiko na muling bisitahin at ulitin ang mga hakbang sa anumang punto. Ang kakayahang umangkop na ito ay nagbibigay daan para sa pagpipino at pagpapabuti ng mga eksperimento at teorya, na tinitiyak na ang siyentipikong pagtatanong ay pabago-bago at tumutugon sa bagong ebidensya. Sa pamamagitan ng pagsunod sa mga hakbang na ito, tinitiyak ng mga siyentipiko ang isang mahigpit at sistematikong diskarte sa pagsisiyasat ng mga tanong, na humahantong sa maaasahan at maaaring kopyahin ng mga resulta na sumusulong sa ating pag-unawa sa natural na mundo.
What is the purpose of a null hypothesis, H? A. To confirm the experimental hypothesis. B. To predict no effect or no relationship between variables. C. To confuse the researcher. D. To ensure the experiment is fair. Which step involves designing and conducting an experiment? A. Formulating a hypothesis. B. Gathering information. C. Testing the hypothesis. D. Stating a conclusion. What is crucial to ensure during an experiment to make it a fair test? A. Changing multiple variables at once. B. Keeping all conditions constant except for one experimental variable. C. Having no control variables. D. Avoiding multiple trials. Why is it important to perform multiple trials in an experiment? A. To reduce the time required for the experiment. B. To ensure the results are reliable and reproducible. C. To make the experiment more complicated. D. To confirm the null hypothesis. Which step involves collecting, interpreting, analyzing, and evaluating the data from an experiment? A. Testing the hypothesis. B. Gathering information. C. Recording and analyzing data. D. Identifying the problem. How can data be effectively presented to identify trends? A. Writing a detailed essay. B. Presenting results in tables, graphs, or charts. C. Avoiding any visual representation. D. Using only text descriptions. What is the main purpose of stating a conclusion in the scientific method? A. To formulate a new hypothesis. B. To draw conclusions based on the experimental data. C. To gather information. D. To test the hypothesis. Which of the following is an example of a conclusion in a scientific experiment? A. Red light affects the size of tomato fruits differently than white light. B. Reviewing previous studies on light and plant growth. C. Measuring the size of tomato fruits. D. Predicting that red light will have no effect on fruit size. Why is the scientific method considered iterative? A. Because it follows a strict linear sequence. B. Because new information can lead scientists to revisit and repeat steps. C. Because it never leads to new discoveries. D. Because it only applies to certain fields of science. What ensures that scientific inquiry remains dynamic and responsive to new evidence? A. Strictly adhering to the original hypothesis. B. Ignoring new insights or information. C. The iterative nature of the scientific method. D. Following a non-structured approach. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, mark it as correct. After reviewing all the questions and answers, calculate your final score based on the number of correct answers. Point 3. How did you score? Did you achieve a high score? If so, congratulations on a job well done. If not, don't worry. You can review this video to further enhance your understanding of the topic. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13. I hope you found our teacher Lumaban's self-learning video enjoyable and informative. If you gained new knowledge from this video, we would greatly appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. We value your feedback. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We hope to see you again in our next video. May God bless you always. Welcome to the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.